Ambrose of Milan, the 4th century. Let us not, while we are grieving over the wounds of our sins, leave the physician, and while ministering to the sores of others, let our own go on increasing. The good physician is then asked for here. Do not fear, because the Lord is great, that perhaps he will not condescend to come to one who is sick, for he often comes to us from heaven, and is in the habit of visiting not only the rich, but also the poor and the servants of the poor. And so now he comes when called upon to Peter's mother-in-law. He stood over her and rebuked the fever, and it left her, and immediately she arose and served them. As he is worthy of being remembered, so too is he worthy of being longed for, worthy too of love for his condescension to every single matter which affects men and his marvelous acts. He does not hate to visit widows and to enter the tiny rooms of a poor cottage. As God, he commands; as man, he visits. Thanks be to the gospel, by means of which we also, who did not see Christ when he came into this world, seem to be with him when we read his deeds, that as they, to whom he drew near, borrowed faith from him, so may he, when we believe his deeds, draw near to us. Do you see what kinds of healing are with him? He commands the fever. He commands the unclean spirits. At another place, he lays hands on them. He was in the habit of healing the sick, not only by word, but also by touch. So you also, who burn with many desires, entranced either by someone's beauty or fortune, implore Christ. Call in the physician. Stretch forth your right hand to him. Let the hand of God touch your inmost being, and let the grace of the heavenly word enter the veins of your inward desires. Let God's right hand strike the secrets of your heart. He spreads clay on the eyes of some that they may see, and the Creator of all teaches us that we ought to be mindful of our own nature and to discern the vileness of our body. For no one can see divine things except one who, because of the knowledge of his vileness, cannot be puffed up. Another is commanded to show himself to the priest, that he may be free forever from the scales of leprosy. For he alone can preserve his purity, both of body and soul. Who knows how to show himself to that priest, whom we have received as an advocate for our sins, and to whom is plainly said, "You are a priest forever, according to the order of Melchizedek." Ambrose of Milan.